It hasn't moved in an hour. Just a shape on a wire, wind cutting past it in the last gray light of winter. A sparrow, puffed so tight it barely looks like a bird. Under those feathers, its skin runs nearly 40 degrees hotter than the air trying to kill it. That heat isn't free. It's borrowed. And somewhere, a clock most animals never have to think about, just started running. Nothing this small holds heat well. By morning, it will have burned almost a tenth of its own body weight just staying alive through one stretch of dark. Only one thing stands between this bird and freezing: how many other bodies pack in beside it, blocking the wind, sharing warmth none of them could make alone. Alone, on a cold enough night, a bird this size does not see morning. Look closer at the roost and every bird is wearing a verdict. A patch of black feathers across the throat, not decoration. A badge read instantly by everything nearby. Wide bib, first pick at the grain, the warmest gap, the perch farthest from the wind. Thin bib, the outside edge. The cold side. Nobody fights over it. The body already said who wins. Tonight, it gets tested. And the same crowding that saves them is exactly what gives them away. Somewhere close, a hawk already knows this roost, knows how to cut low through branches nothing bigger can follow, how to turn one flinch, one shifting wing, into a target. It has done this before. Tonight it will again. One bird that was warm a second ago won't be anything at all. Same crowd. Two different ways to die. Rank buys less than it looks like. Test the DNA, nest after nest, and the same surprise keeps surfacing. A striking share of chicks share none of their father's blood. Fathered instead by thinner-bibbed, lower-ranked males, in a gap between a male guarding his mate and leaving to hunt. The bird holding the warmest perch tonight may be feeding another male's chicks by sunrise. He will never know. Spring is the harder test. Seed keeps an adult alive. It can't grow a chick. For its first 10 days, a chick survives on nothing but insects, parents making dozens of trips an hour, in a season already too short. Where the insects have thinned, the math simply stops working. Fewer trips land before dark. Fewer chicks fly. Places that once held sparrows by the thousand have lost more than half of them in a few decades. Enough to alarm scientists. Still, not fully explained. Back on the wire, dawn arrives right as the last of the night's heat runs out. Temperature that's been sliding for hours has to climb again before flight is even possible. And for a few minutes, this bird sits at its most exposed. Too cold to run. Too light to wait. So it shivers, fast, involuntary, building heat until the wings can be trusted. Then, silence breaks. Wings unlock. Low, fast, off the wire, toward whatever gap opened in the roost overnight, chasing warmth before the cold seals shut again. It lands. Feathers loosen back into shape, smaller than the cold demands, larger than starvation allows. Exactly the size survival requires, just enough for another night.